Hey guys, you're watching Couch Surfing here with Mel and Matt. We've got a very special guest with us right now, the amazing, talented Samantha Sly. How you doing, Sam?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks for listening to you.
It's cool, anytime.
Yeah, cool. Let's have a bit of a background on your stuff, like what got you into writing music?
I originally was a poet, to tell you the truth, and just a normal, author. I didn't actually know I was a songwriter until I studied. So
That's usually the case, isn't it?
I used to just write poetry for the sake of it. Let down all the feelings, and then actually when I started working with Rick, he brought out the inner songwriter in me just by composing all the time, random things that start putting a melody to it, and then next thing you know, the lyrics just come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it turns out I'm a pretty decent lyric writer.
Yeah, that's straight. So you were saying just before, Rick from Huda Guru, you've been working on some music with him in the last 5 years?
5 years, to be exact, yeah.
What's it like working with him? Because he's the forefront, one of the biggest Aussie rock bands in Australia. What's it like working with him in the studio?
Interesting, actually. Well, before Huda Gurus, he was Divinals, so he worked with our Aussie rock chick, Chrissy, and he's got so many stories, many. He continuously shows me and tells me about the Sydney nightlife, how it used to be until now, and sometimes we argue, as everyone does. In the past, if I didn't turn up, he was close to firing me until I said to him, the work always gets done, mate, so what's the problem? But no, by the end of the day, he's believed in me, he's helped me put my foot in the door.
Yeah, good stuff.
We're finishing off the tracks that we've done over the 5 years, so I can finally spread my wings and work on the new material I've got now.
Fantastic.
Otherwise, he's typical rock star, I guess.
Yep.
Which I've offended him before by saying.
That's when you use that term loosely, they're like, oh, hang on, no.
The worst part was I didn't originally know who he was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you must be the rock star fan type. And he's like, I don't know what to say to that.
So what are your main influences, Sam? Because when I've heard your stuff, you can hear there's a lot of strong 90s female rock influence behind your voice.
Yeah.
What bands, what female vocalists especially inspired you?
Female vocalists, the biggest one I would have to say too, Madonna and Stevie Nicks, actually. You can definitely hear a bit of Stevie in there, from what I've been told. Other artists, Jeff Buckley, purely because of the lyrical content and his voice. I don't know, the nuances behind his voice draws me in all the time.
Grace is a good album. That's a fantastic album.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's one of, obviously, he didn't do many, so
that's right.
It's definitely my favourite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who else? David Bowie. I love David Bowie. Rog Greers, actually.
Yep.
Really fan of Rog. Led Zeppelin, who isn't?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
90s, I love the grunge. Was a Manson fan, actually.
Yeah, cool.
Grew up because of my mum being the goth painter at the time. A
Yep.
lot of the 90s music was really shown around me.
Good stuff.
So, yeah.
Are you working on any things at the moment, for the rest of the year? Is there some working on some new material at the moment?
Yeah, actually, it never stops.
Never stops.
But there's a new change I've noticed. The first two songs I kind of just played raw and live on social media. Desperate and Your Face Pisses Me Off.
Yep.
They got a bit of traction. It kind of brought out a different side of me, actually.
Yeah.
Played around with more of the crazy side, I guess, the anger.
Absolutely.
But in a catchy, fun kind of way.
Yeah, for sure. How's the feedback been with the music so far? Have you got a lot of traction from other areas, other people?
Yeah. Well, lately, now that the live music scene's back, since the whole COVID crap, been getting great feedback. A lot of people have been wanting me to play at more venues. I've suggested venues to go to with house bands and open mic Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Riverside Bar and Dining. That's fun.
Make sure you're down there, she said, every Wednesday.
Big time. Every Wednesday, come along, 6 to 10, especially if you're a muso. We need as many musos there. Guitarist, singer, whatever. Come along, play.
Get down, jam. Have you got any big shows in the pipeline at the moment? Is there any big gigs that you got coming up that you want to push a little bit more, or anything?
Myself, not yet. I'm still talking to Gia about all of it.
Yeah.
She's another female artist I've been working with. Who's trying to get me some justice in the music scene.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we're still talking about bigger events to try and do, like World Voice Day. I'm auditioning for, seeing if I can score a spot there.
Cool.
What else? I am taking over a event that did happen last year, and then COVID literally hit as it was starting to take off. It's called the Sideshow of Soloists.
Yeah.
So it's still in talk, but there's so many musos on there that are waiting to get heard from different genres. They're all original, and that should be happening every month. I think the update was Mosh Pit. We're going to try and organise the event to happen with Mosh Pit.
Yeah, right. Good. Good idea with those guys. They're really. They help out a lot of young bands and
from what I've seen, definitely. It's just means you got to put in the hard work, because I'm pretty certain it's tickets. You got to actually buy a ticket, so you really got to make sure you bring your fans and your listeners
100%.
to make it a night worthwhile, worth watching. So
Is there any advice that you give out to young kids that want to get out there and give it a go, like start being a solo artist as yourself? Is there any advice that you give out to them? Or?
Big time. Learn the business no matter what, because if you don't know the business, you can be vulnerable. Truthfully, you can trust people, but try and do as much of it as yourself. Take full control. If you can, learn a degree in music is the best advice I can give. Not only do you excel in your own skills and learn more, but again, you learn the business, you meet the musicians that have been in it longer than us.
Absolutely.
And you get your foot in the door by the end of the day. And never give up. Just keep going no matter how hard it is.
Keep pushing.
Takes time. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
So, that's my advice.
Cool. Is there any, if people want to contact you guys to find out more about yourself, like listen to your music, you're on SoundCloud? Yeah,
at the moment I'm on SoundCloud. I will be releasing my music on Spotify. I just want to be a bit more consistent.
Obviously.
I want to have as much material there as possible. But you can find me on YouTube as Sam Sly, Facebook Sam Sly, Instagram and TikTok. All under Sam Sly. So.
How do you find TikTok at the moment? Because TikTok's like the big thing at the moment. I've used it a couple of times.
It's funny, to tell you the truth. It highlights my day. I have a few comedians on there that I crack up laughing at. But it can be a little daunting, so play it up, I reckon. You know, obviously do your music, do your other talents, but have some fun with it too. Show everyone on there your real side, not just your persona.
It's got to be done. Alright guys, Sam Sly here on Couch Circle with Mel Matt. Bye.